Alright, gamers, we are here. Like I said, we're going to do 2 shadow triads today. I'm starting in the middle of this dialogue because the fight comes immediately afterwards. And it's a long dialogue, so I didn't really want to start at the front. Gets us is yapping. So this is the first one we're doing, Shadow Triad Double, and then we have Shadow Triad Triple. We're saving the Shadow Triad rotation for the next video because this is arguably one of the hardest fights in the game. And I really want to prep a lot for it. So, dude, I'm actually so nervous about that. But we got these two. These two should be pretty simple and pretty straightforward. I mean, triple battles and double battles are hard, but they only have 5 Pokemon. And I basically have 2 complete separate teams, so we're going to do it back to back. They shouldn't be too long, I'm hoping, so I didn't want to make them whole separate videos, and you guys can see a little bit of my thought process in my prep. So here's Shadow Triad. This one is the double battle. And then after this, we just got Getsus. Still a little bit scarred from that chorus fight. Yeah, it took me like 3 days to recover. By it took me 3 days to recover, I just mean I was busy. Okay. Crabban Bishop here. Funny enough, I'm actually leading with the 2 fastest Pokemon in my box by far. Both of these Pokemon are like over 200 speed, which is pretty crazy. This Bishop has a Focus Sash, but Double Kick is just going to kill it anyway. Expert Belt, Wild Charge kills Crobat, we outspeed. And there is no recoil in this game, which is super nice. These Pokemon also happen to bait in the exact same thing. They both bait in Absol and Scizor, which makes my life really easy. Now, you might think Infernape can just kill Scizor, and that's true, it can. But Absol has Psycho Cut, and we don't really want to eat a Psycho Cut. So we're going to make a bit of a different play, which you guys will see next turn. Here's Absol. Here's Scizor. So Absol's a bit scary here. Scizor is too, but like I can only kill one. And Absol is easier to kill. So we are going to Volt Switch and U-turn the Absol. That leaves Scizor alive, but that means Scizor is either going to Crab Hammer the Infernape slot, so we're going to switch to our Rotom, or it means that Scizor is going to Bug Bite the Zebstrika slot. And if you guys just looked at our team, you can probably guess what we're going to switch into. Absol down. Coming out, New York. New York's been putting in some work against Plasma, bro. I'm glad to see it. Bug Bite, completely fine. I might be Citrus Berry. Dude, that was a lot. What? Dude, that was so much. Was that a crit? Bro, that was insane. Wow. Okay. So Dharma's here. Let me make sure Dharma isn't dead to Aqua Jet. I guess I should check my Dharma stats. I'm dead to max. I'm not dead to max with Aqua Jet, actually. 92 defense, yeah. Okay. Okay. Well, I do outspeed both these Pokemon with Darm. And I also outspeed both of them with California. California and New York on the field at the same time. You'll love to see it. Expert Belt Thunderbolt is going to kill the Feraligatr. Yes, sir. And again, we just outspeed. Now, Aqua Jet crit would kill Darmanitan, but Feraligatr sees that Waterfall kills, so it should never click Aqua Jet. If for some reason the AI does some weird stuff, clicks Aqua Jet, we're still only dead to crit. And Flame Wheel should kill even through Akaberry here. Yeah. Awesome. Okay. Shadow Triad 1 done. On to Shadow Triad 2. The double battle. Or the triple battle. Okay. Now, actually, if it makes me fight, because if it makes me do them in order, I'm pretty sure the one to the south here, the one on the bottom of the screen is the triple battle. If it makes me do the one to the right first, then I have to make it a separate video. But I have already planned the triple battle. This is our team for the triple battle. Completely different team. We're getting some good variety in here today. I mean, we only used 4 of the Pokemon in that first team, and we're probably only going to use 4 of the Pokemon in the second team here, too. Do this music. Alright, let's level you up a little bit. And then Citrus on you. And on you. We want Golduck at 72. 72 is a nice level for Golduck here. You have Psychic, you have Heat Wave, Wide Lens, Black Glasses, Sucker Punch, Citrus Berry, Citrus Berry, Citrus Berry. Cool. Okay, hopefully it lets me do this triple battle second, or we're gonna have some problems. By problems, I mean I'm just gonna have to end the recording. Okay, good. Cool. Nice. This is the triple battle. Okay. Yep, that is where I expected these Pokemon. Nice. Sick, 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 sick. Now, my entire team outspeeds their entire team, because this is pretty slow. So we're going to Psychic the Weezing. We're going to Heat Wave everyone. We're going to knock off the Banette. The only thing that should matter here... Well, I guess Heat Wave needs to land, so Heat Wave is 99% accurate right now. Heat Wave needs to land on the Bisharp, and it needs to land on the Banette. Weezing, it doesn't matter. Outside of that, Banette has Focus Sash, so knockoff will just kill. And then... Yeah, Bisharp gets one shot by Heat Wave. Weezing's dead to Psychic anyway. If we miss Heat Wave, I don't even know, dude. I mean, I'm not too worried. Like, all these 3 Pokemon on the team on the field right now are very sackable. I don't think any of them are good for the rest of the game. I literally have had a Magmar in my box the entire run, and I just evolved it for this fight. So, welcome here, Arizona. If you guys remember from the start of the run, we did have this thing. I think we brought it to Bergen. That might have been the last time we brought it. No, we brought it to Juan, and it was really bad. But, like, I don't really care if I lose many things here, which is why I'm fine risking that 1%. But 1% is, like, way better than risking a crit, right? Heat Wave lands on everyone, it seems. Nice. Okay, Bisharp's dead here. Beautiful. You can see the ranges that the other 2 are put in. I really wanted to go Helping Hand Heat Wave and pick up a triple KO, but it wasn't guaranteed on the Weezing, and, like, even at the level cap, even at 77, it wasn't guaranteed on the Weezing, so I would have had to run, like, Charcoal, and then I'm risking misses, and I didn't want to do that, so... It's whatever. We'll pick up 3 KOs without taking any damage. Super beautiful. Here's a Selgor on the right, and then Liepard, I think, in the middle. Oh, shoot. Oh, I did mess up. So, what I wanted to happen here is a Selgor sees 2 kills into Golduck. which would have been really good. It sees kills with Bug Buzz and Final Gambit, and I could have just switched to Chandelure, which is immune to Final Gambit and quad resists Bug Buzz. We're in a bit of a scary position here. I think I switch Skarmory. That way Skarmory can hit a Selgor. Final Gambit does like 98%, so if he doubles in to Magmortar, I do lose Magmortar here. So I'm going to go to Chandelure in the middle, and then I'm going to Sucker Punch the Selgor. I think we're going to see Final Gambit into the middle or Bug Buzz into Skuntank, is what I anticipate here. Sucker Punch fails. Beautiful. Our Sucker Punch goes off. This is a 2KO into a Selgor. A Selgor only has attacking moves. He Focus Blasts. Beautiful. Okay. This Liepard can do literally nothing to... Skarmory. We're just going to protect the Chandelure. And we're going to Sucker Punch again with the Selgor. Again, Selgor only has attacking moves, so there's no way Sucker Punch will fail. Liepard's just going to keep being Sucker Punch because that is highest power into Chandelure, but funny enough, this Liepard literally can, like, not damage Chandelure because it's always... Sucker Punch is, like, the only move. Oh, it's Bright Powder Liepard, by the way, which is how that missed. Okay, so we're just going to switch... get DC in here and Poison Gem. I think we're going to see another Sucker Punch fail. Quashes, and it fails too. This thing's just a failure, you know? That's a lot of damage. I mean, Skuntank is so over-leveled. And that's going to be the triple battle. Super easy. Super simple. Okay. So, that's going to be it for this video. We do have one more Shadow Triad, but it is a rotation battle. And if you guys don't know how rotation battles work, the big idea is that in this game, it is basically completely random AI. The way the AI specifically works is that it selects one of your 3 Pokemon on the field at random to target, and then it selects the highest base power move into them. But it also has a 1 in 3 of switching, I think. Like, it is a 1 in 3 of just, like, switching its own slot. So, like, basically, it's selecting what move to click and on which Pokemon, like, both at random. So, like, it can literally do anything, right? It can see, oh, if you have a Grass type in front but you have a Fire type in the back, it's going to switch to its Water type and click a Water move, anticipating the Fire type. It's just, like, it's really weird and it's really hard to work around. And I do think the play is just going to bring a lot of Pokemon that I'm okay losing, and hope we don't lose anything, but, like, that's obviously really hard. Fire is a pretty good lead here. Like, Fire pretty universally, a fast Fire type can one-shot all of these Pokemon, but it kind of sucks for the Pokemon in the back. Although I do think, like, outside of Aurasphere, Ferrothorn seems pretty good. I just really don't want to lose Ferrothorn. I really don't want to lose Ferrothorn. Like, I feel like I would only bring Ferrothorn so that I could switch into Basculin. But yeah, this fight's really hard. This is, like, debatably the hardest Plasma fight because, again, it's literally just entirely random. You cannot predict anything, and the hard part is that it's a rotation battle, right? So not only is it, like, randomly attacking you, but it's also randomly switching. You have no idea which Pokemon you're going to go for. So you basically have to stay in and click the highest base power move into the entire team, but if you do that, you just risk, like, them switching and critting you and hitting you with a neutral attack because you can't have a Pokemon that resists all 12 of these moves, right? Even though some of them are status. You get it. So, again, I really think the play is just going to bring, like, sackable Pokemon. Like, honestly, I kind of love bringing, like, Chestoberry. Chestoberry Magmortar here plays around the Sleep Powder. It'll kill this thing. It'll kill this thing. And I can just run, like, Flamethrower. And then if Basculin comes in and it wants to do whatever, I'll bring, like, I don't even know. Maybe, like, Breloom or something. I don't know. We're gonna see. But I'm gonna try to hopefully record it today. And it's going to be a stressful one. It's going to be a stressful one, and it might be the first time we lose Pokemon in a while. So we're going to see how it goes. But again, we are kind of in like the end game, late game, so I'm not super worried about losing Pokemon. And I might just bring some Pokemon that are like I'm willing to sack. I feel like it's ultimately the play here every time. So I'll catch you guys for the rotation battle. The first and only rotation battle boss in this game, and there's a reason for that, because they suck. They're not interesting, they're not fun, they're just insanely hard for no reason. So I'm gonna go ahead and get to prepping that, and hopefully you guys enjoyed the little double battle here today. 2 battles back to back, whatever. And enjoy.